Welcome back, explorers. Here we are, part 2 of Dead Secret. We are in the entranceway to the house. We've investigated in here. Some good thrills and chills going on in there already. I do so wish I had my OSVR already to play this, but I'm sure coming down the pipe there's going to be more great atmospheric psychological horrors that come out that I will play with the OSVR and record. I really am looking forward to the immersion from the VR system and games like these, and just sort of shutting off everything outside of the game and being immersed into it. So let's start going forward here. So we're going to go upstairs into the room, we hope. What? What? Oh, there's some fucked up sounds. Oh, I'm already creeped out again. God. Ugh. Oh, left or right? Left or right? Oh shit. Let's go left. Oh fuck, I don't know. Another mirror. Fuck you. I do not. Okay. Not much of interest. Okay, so there's... Alright, hero says helicopter may win Vietnam War. Da Nang, South Vietnam, a Medal of Honor winner from Kansas, said today the helicopter may win the war in South Vietnam. Marine Major Douglas Big Tom Thompson, 39, of Fortuna, won the nation's highest military award during World War II, manning a bazooka in Iwo Jima. Major Thompson is attached to the Marine Helicopter Squadron operating along the coast and northern border of South Vietnam. Thompson's father lives in Wichita, Kansas. That's not far from where I live. As a leatherback, Thompson destroyed 16 Japanese strongpoints and killed 75 Japanese on Iwo Jima in 1945. He is the only Medal of Honor winner currently serving in Vietnam. The most effective weapon the Viet Cong use is terror. The big pipe-smoking Marine said the most effective one against them is the helicopter. Oh, I don't want to... let's just get it over with. I know there's... What are you doing? What are you doing? So something is over at that trunk. Aha, I found something. Bobby, here's your latest chapter all tied up. I think this story is becoming very interesting. I'm sure you can get it published. I hope you don't mind, but I made a few edits and inserted a few details here and there. I'm looking forward to your next chapter. The Crystal Cave by Bobby Sawyer. Man had been dead for hours. When they found him, he had crawled halfway up Sarah Johnson's porch steps before coming to rest just outside the door. His feet dangling off the edge like spaghetti that someone had cooked too long. Old Sarah just about keeled over when she saw him. The man was inked. Weird lines crisscrossed every inch of his skin like Indian war paint. Even the eyelids were marked. Tattoos made him look like an African shaman out of National Geographic, except that he was white and was wearing work overalls 2 sizes too big. Jimmy, the only cop on duty at 6 in the morning, thought maybe the man had escaped from a chain gang. Detective Henderson, smart as a whip. Photos taken of the body, all naked and everything. He put the pictures up on his wall at the little station in the middle of town, started moving them around, turning them this way and that until the tattoo edges started to line up. It took him 3 days, but he put it together just like a jigsaw puzzle until the thick lines all connected to the thin lines and the overall shape became clear. Would you believe it? It was a map. When the coroner cut the man open, he found his insides were all twisted into the same map. Well, that's fucking gross. And when they sawed into the man's bone, they found the map there too, etched into the marrow like rings on a tree stump. Well, that's how we first found our way to the cave. What the fuck? Okay, I know we saw a piece of paper right here. What do we have here? Dear Diary, this is an anniversary. It was 5 years ago that I found Dad's name on an old research paper at the U of C. He had written it in 33, 8 years before I was born. I don't know. I didn't know he had gone to college. I'd never really thought about his life, but he was just a name on my birth certificate. Dan rat out on Mama after the war. He had gone off to fight and just never came back. When he stopped writing, Mama thought he'd been killed. I remember crying at the kitchen table. The war ended, life went on. Mama died without ever finding whatever happened to him. I used to hate him. Hated the idea of him. Hated my mother a little bit too. Figured Dad was a deadbeat. He ditched Mama because he didn't want a kid. When I found his name in the library, something changed. I couldn't stop thinking about him. Deadbeat dads don't study physics, do they? What is he doing now? What does he look like? Is he married to somebody else? I traced him here to Kansas, but finding him is taking longer than I expected. Oh! Is Josie gonna end up being the daughter? Hey.
It might say reporter on my desk, but I spend most of my time at the Standard making coffee for my editor. I'm tired of writing the gossip column. This story is my shot at the big leagues. When I prove that Bullard was murdered, all the big papers will come calling. I'll finally escape this backwater town. This is it, the chance I've been waiting for.
There's a small dial. I don't, Fucking crows. Oh, maybe I need to... Okay, let's go... No? Okay, so the Oni mask guy is still there. Let's try something here. No, okay. Okay, so I don't see anything else in this room to do. So that was Josie's room. So let's dig around this room, see what we find. Fireplace is full of logs. Hey, what's that? Plate with a circular dial. Hey, that's the thing we need. Another handprint.
Bill told me to cover Bullard's death, but he's just looking for gossip about the young assistant. But I took it seriously, did the research, followed every lead, like a real journalist would.
Did you?
It paid off. I found something everybody else missed. A note, a half-thought, scribbled in the margins of the coroner's draft report. It read,
Hypothermia in summer.
Hypothermia in summer?
Hey, what's that? There's something up here. Another document. March 26, 1958. Harris. How was your conference in Chicago? I can just imagine you prancing through the streets like Gene Kelly, singing on lampposts, and declaring yourself to be of such grand importance. Did you remember your lines? Was the audience rapt? Oh, my dear Harris, did you find a little chickadee to take back to your hotel this time? While you were gone, I had old Sam come over and change the locks. You left a few things here, which I have relocated to the curb for convenient pickup. I do admit that a few of your possessions may have ended up in the street, but in all honesty, they do not look out of place there. You remember the last thing you said to me, Harris? It was almost in passing as you slammed the door, but I heard it very clearly. You said you haven't got the guts. Well, I do have the guts, you rat. And I'm throwing you, your shabby things, and these last 6 wasted years of my life into the rubbish bin. If I catch you around here again, I'll alert the police with the sound of my shotgun. Forever yours, Cynthia. Threw Bullard out of their place. Divorce ensued. Boxes of clothes. There's the safe. Oh, I heard something. Torn up pieces of photo. It's an old photo of 2 men on a ship. James Lowry and Harris Bullard. USS Essex. Okay, here we go. Putting on the goggles. What the fuck? Yeah, I fucking see you. What the shit? Harris Bullard, I am woodcutter. I know your secret. James Lowry sends his regards. Wait a minute. Okay, there it is. Harris Bullard, daily log. We did a test run of the idiofocal lenses today. Instead of an unfiltered stream of sensory information, what we were seeing is subconscious memory. Lenses distort in response to visual stimuli that the wearer has some knowledge of. They see what my conscious mind cannot. Josie proposed that what we are really doing is mining dreams. Dreams are, after all, a form of idiofocus, a time when the subconscious comes forward and shows us truths that we might not otherwise recognize. As a control mnemonic, the mask works pretty well. I could tell that Josie was dubious at first, but now she understands. Subconscious thought is potentially dangerous to the subject. We will need a physical object to enable the mind to compartmentalize, providing the wearers with some degree of cognitive protection. A permanent augmentation will require a much larger apparatus. We will need some other kind of focus mnemonic to help the brain control the deluge of dream information it will receive. Something large and ubiquitous. The moon, perhaps. The lenses in this weird mask. Dream thought. The moon. I don't know if I was supposed to open that or not, but whatever. Probably let something in. Here's the safe, but it's locked. Find the safe combination. Fuck you, Oni. I know you're there. Let's take a look at this picture. Okay, nothing. Fuck you, crows. Alright. There it is. Okay. What do we got? Ooh, the wooden knob. That goes to the drawer downstairs that we couldn't get into. Dear Diary, today Dr. Bullard and I built a chassis for his new weather device. It's weird as usual. I don't really get while we're building it. But Dr. Bullard doesn't explain things. Tomorrow I need to go buy some bottles for the base. Today was Mama's birthday. She would have been 54. I bet she would have liked the work I'm doing now. I hope she's proud somewhere. I had the nightmare again last night. It's been over a year since I had it last, but it never changes. I've written about it over and over, but the writing seems to help, so I'll tell you about it again. I'm 5 years old, in our apartment in Chicago. It's dark. Got out of bed to get some water, but hear something coming from Mama's room. I peek in, see a tall man standing over her. Hands around her neck, breathing hard, and in the cold night air I can see his breath. It streams out of his mouth like snakes and seems to cover her. There isn't any breath coming from Mama. She's already dead, but he continues to squeeze. When I was a kid, I thought the dream would go away, but when I grew up, it hasn't. Nothing else? Close it. Okay. Fuck you, mirror. Okay, that was a really good guess. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, they're out there. What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Okay, so there's... Whoa. Oh my god. What was I supposed to do to get away from her? Or him, or whatever. Whoever that was. So we got ending D. There's an S, an A, a B, a C, and a D. I'm assuming ending D is like the shittiest ending. I don't know. I guess I could have gone the other way and then out the window? I don't know. But that's where we're going to leave this episode. Holy shit. Oh, fucking hell. So we'll record another episode of this and trying to get past that spot and see what we can find out and continue to figure out this mystery. The writing in this is actually really good. I'm really enjoying finding the documents and reading them and like progressing the story more and figuring out what's going on. It's kind of awesome. Like, I really dig this. Again, I just wish I had my OSVR already. So, you know, I just the immersion. The immersion of it would be awesome. And the art style in this is just superb. Like, look at the clouds. They look like an oil painting. It's really neat. I really like it. Shut the fuck up, crows. So I'm going to leave this video here. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, it's cool. Thumbs down. If you have any comments or suggestions, comment below. Let me know if there's a game you want to see me play. I'll pick it up on Steam, IndieDB, GameJolt, or Good Old Games or something, wherever, and I'll get it, I'll play it, record it, and put it up on my channel for you to watch. If you haven't, click subscribe. I'm really trying hard to make sure that I get at least one video out per day. I don't have the greatest internet, so it takes a bit of time for them to upload. So one a day is probably the max, unless I can figure out some way to get better internet out where I live in the middle of nowhere. But that'll be it for this video. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.